Hey Star Citizen fans, it's Goliath here from Renegade Squadron. To continue with our ship series, today I would like to cover the Untitled Hawk. So what is CIG's take on the Hawk? A small, light fighter with an emphasis on weaponry, the Hawk boasts an impressive arsenal of lethal and non-lethal weapons, making it a perfect ship for independent bounty hunters or local security looking for more punch. So what's the best way to fit your Hawk for PvP? Well, let me show you. First you need to select your Hawk, which I've got it selected here. So we're going to go ahead and click on Ship Customize Now. So you'll see here we've got bracers for coolers. If you got this as something else, we're going to want to go ahead and change that. So the best coolers you can get in Arena Commander is EcoFlows. So we're going to go ahead and equip those. If you don't have EcoFlows, what you would want to use are Thermaxes, and they are right down here. Next, we're going to want to change our power plant. So you can either go with an Overdrive or a Dynaflux if you've got those. But the next best, in my opinion, is going to be the Fire Rail Cascade. And we've already got one rented here, so we're going to go ahead and equip that. And then as far as shields, the best shields in the game are the Mirage and the Palisade. However, in Arena Commander, we only have access to a Veil and a Guardian. So a Veil is essentially your high regen, Guardian is your high HP. And if you don't have access to these, you should be able to wreck a Bulwark and a Shimmer. So your Bulwark is your high HP and your Shimmer is your high regen. And by doing this type of combination, it should allow you to have enough buffer to sustain a missile hit while also having instant regen shields. So we're going to go ahead and equip our Veil and our Guardian since we've got that. Next is our weapons. So as you'll see here, we've got Scorpions and we got Sucker Punches. So this isn't really an optimal build because one, we're not taking advantage of auto gimbal, and two, we've got distortion weapons on here which are currently bugged. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually swap out all of our mounts for size 1 gimbals. So we're going to go ahead and equip our Verapucks, size 2 Verapuck. And then you'll see here this is actually a size 1 mount. If you've got some size 1 mounts, go ahead and equip those. And you're probably noticing that I've got yellow jackets populating. So in this case, you would want in PvP to use yellow jackets. They're just simply the best weapon for the Hawk. There's nothing that can put out this amount of DPS. Even a Saber can't put out this amount of DPS with auto gimbal. So we're going to go ahead and equip those. So yeah, so now we've got our meta PvP weapons on here, our Yellow Jacket 210s. Now, if we were going to do PvE in the persistent universe, you would actually want to rent the neutron cannons. So they're actually right here. So you could just do 6 of these and use your EMP and you would be able to, a farming machine. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and do some PvP. So in this first video I'm fighting a Saber and I'm pushing in, trying to get angled, trying to tilt a little bit, trying to get more of his pancake to land more of these rounds on target. Just doing those merge passes, just kind of force that mini pass, I guess you can call it. Trying to get behind him a little bit, and you can see I'm getting that profile a little bit more. And I'm just pushing it in, trying to dodge some shots a little bit. He's using attrition, so he's kind of at a disadvantage right now against me, and he gets popped. In this video, I'm fighting a Super Hornet that got way too close to the boundary and no longer can push in, so I'm just pushing, trying to close that distance, and I pop him. In this fight, I'm fighting a Gladius who's using sledges as well. He's in a little bit better ship, trying to dodge some of those sledge shots so he doesn't take off the whole wing. Just really pushing in, trying to keep a little bit of an angle on it just so I can land as many shots as possible. However, it looks like he gets third-partied by that Super Hornet. So now it's back to the Super Hornet, really kind of pushing in on him, trying to wobble a little bit just so he can't hit me with the sledges. He's really kiting me, so kind of slowing my roll up a little bit. Just letting him push in, now I'm pushing back at him. And just working that push in, and he pops. In this next video, I'm going after an F7C in a third party. And this is really where the Hawk can just do some serious damage when it's not being shot at. It can just keep that nose on target, strafing towards that pip, trying to minimize that deflection, and just lay in as much damage as possible. Now the Sur's a little bit laggy, so he's kind of moving all over the place. But again, just strafing down, and I just annihilate him. If you enjoyed combat and Star Citizen, feel free to join the Renegade Squadron Discord below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Renegade Squadron signing off.